Hi, this is Mrs. Allen, and in this video we will be looking at algebraic proofs. Example 1. Verify algebraic relationships. Solve 4 times the quantity x plus 3 equals 52. First, we're going to look at our algebraic steps. So I'm going to write down the original equation first. Then, my next step would be to distribute 4 times x and 4 times 3 gives me 4x plus 12 equals 52, and I'm using the distributive property. Next, I would want to subtract 12 from each side, so I would have 4x plus 12 minus 12 equals 52 minus 12, and this is the subtraction property. Now, I need to combine like terms and reduce each side. So I would get 4x equals 40, and I am substituting the 12 minus 12 with 0 and 52 minus 12 with 40. Now, 4x divided by 4 equals 40 divided by 4, so I'm using the division property. And I would want to reduce that and replace 4x divided by 4 with x and 40 divided by 4 with 10, so that is the substitution property. My answer would be x equals 10. Example 2. Write a 2-column proof. Question A. If 2 times the quantity 3x plus 4 equals 56, then x equals 8. So I first want to start off by making my T-chart for my 2-column proof, statements on the left, reasons on the right, and then I want to write down the given information. So the equation they gave me first is what I'm going to write down, and the reason is because it's given. Now my first step would be to distribute the 2 times 3x and 2 times 4. Now I would want to replace 2 times 3x and 2 times 4 with 6x and 8, so that would be the substitution property. Now I would want to subtract 8 from both sides, so now I have the subtraction property. And I would want to reduce that, replacing positive 8 minus 8 with 0 and 56 minus 8 with 48, so that would be the substitution property. And then I would want to divide both sides by 6, which is the division property, and reducing or replacing 6x divided by 6 with x and 48 divided by 6 with 8, I would have the substitution property. Example 3. Justify geometric relationships. This is a standardized test question. If angle A is congruent to angle B and angle B is congruent to angle C, then which of the following is a valid conclusion? Roman numeral 1. The measurement of angle A equals the measurement of angle B, and the measurement of angle B equals the measurement of angle C. Roman numeral 2. Angle A is congruent to angle C. Roman numeral 3. Angle A is complementary to angle C. So first, the information they gave me was that angle A is congruent to angle B. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that on my picture. And then they said angle B is congruent to angle C, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that on my picture. Okay, now let's look at each Roman numeral and decide if they would be true or false. Statement 1. Examine the given information. Angle A is congruent to angle B, and angle B is congruent to angle C. From the definition of congruent angles, if angle A is congruent to angle B and angle B is congruent to angle C, then the measurement of angle A is equal to the measurement of angle B, and the measurement of angle B is equal to the measurement of angle C. Therefore, the first statement would be true. Statement 2. By the transitive property, angle A is congruent to angle C. Therefore, statement 2 is also true. Statement 3. There is no information about the sum of the measurements of the angles, so there is no way to determine if they are complementary. Therefore, statement 3 is not a valid conclusion. Because statement 1 and statement 2 are true, then B is correct. Example 4. This is a geometric proof on time. On a clock, the angle formed by the hands at 4 o'clock is a 120-degree angle. If the angle formed at 4 o'clock is congruent to the angle formed at 8 o'clock, prove that the angle formed at 8 o'clock is a 120-degree angle. So, since I am doing a proof, I first want to make my T-chart, my 2-column proof, statements on the left, reasons on the right, and I always want to write down the given information first. So they told us that the measurement of angle 4 equals 120, and angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. And the reason we have that down is because it's given. Now, since they told us that angle 4 is congruent to angle 8, then we can go ahead and say that the measurement of angle 4 equals the measurement of angle 8 because of the definition of congruent angles. Now, since we want to prove that the measurement of angle 8 equals 120, looking back at our given information, we know that the measurement of angle 4 equals 120. So we could replace the measurement of angle 4 with 120. So that would be substitution. And we're almost there. Instead of 120 equals the measurement of angle 8, we want it to say the measurement of angle 8 equals 120. So we could use the symmetric property and flip it and say the measurement of angle 8 equals 120. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you better understand algebraic proofs.